Hello guys, actually once again, and I want to talk about something that's trending, that's also related to the gaming community and Japanese games. And if you know what I'm talking about, and that is hashtag no dub no buy. Yes. And of course, if you knew some of the games that's coming out in that was announced from E3 2014, and you heard me doing a rant about this in a follow-up on my rant, is that some of the games are coming out, such as Warriors Orochi Ultimate and Samurai Warrior 4 and Sword Online Hollow Fragment and Tales of Heart R, etc. And of course, also right now it's already been released, One Piece, and all those games have something common, which is they don't have a dub. And I basically went about this like ever since Warriors Orochi 3 came out, they're releasing game without a dub. And I just want to explain about the no dub, no buy thing. And it's that some people will sometimes wonder, I'm not going to talk about why the game should be dubbed. That's going to be another video. But this one, I just want to talk about that, sometimes people who prefer dub, they want to say something about it, whether in Twitter, Facebook, forum, you name it. And then all suddenly, the people that don't care but like the game, they get mad or they get agitated and, basically just trying to push you down. So for the question you want to probably think yourself is, so should I just be quiet about it and don't say anything about it? No, you have the right. You have the freedom of free speech, First Amendment. I mean, as long as you're not saying something nasty, you just want to give your opinion that, I prefer the game dub, so I'm not going to buy it. Again, you have a right. Anybody has the right. If they don't want their preference, they do have the right to not buy the game. That's what it is. Again, people always say this, vote with your wallet. Don't vote with your mouth and just whine about it. Show it that you don't support it. Don't buy the game. Spread the news. Yeah, it might not help benefit the gaming community, but again, at the same time, you're not going to be there being a drone and just following the majority. We don't have all one mind. We are all different people, different individual, different opinion, and we're not all the same. That's all I'm trying to say. So, but the question really is this. Okay, with that said, the question is about hashtag no dub, no buy. Why is it every time I'm trying to talk about dub, people are always on my case? Well, here's the thing. Yeah, you have the right to state your opinion. But the problem really is, and it comes to, the key word here ever since Mass Effect 3 is entitlement. And that is that as a community, we're not as whole. As a community, we're not very supportive. And can that really damage the community? Oh, definitely. Such as the Sonic community. No offense. If you know what happened in the past, people weren't never agreeing anything. The people who like the 2D Sonic game, people who want the new Sonic, and that even so bad that even Sega themselves admitted that we can't please everyone with one Sonic game. And what about with the no dub, no buy thing? Can the company please everyone? It is a possibility that they can really please everyone if they put dual language in the game. But again, the reason is that some companies decide not to do it is because it costs money. And again, I do explain this on my why games should have dub, in my opinion, is it's a business. A lot of time, and I believe this, just my opinion, it could be wrong, the Japanese business and Japanese company are antiquated when it comes to this type of business. not taking risks, taking minimum risk, and basically when someone proposes to them, hey, I want to make this game, people want it, and they say, no, it doesn't make any money, and look what happened when basically they keep taking minimum risk. Keiji Inafune, he left Capcom. Koji Higashi, the creator of Symphony of the Night Castlevania, he left because people wanted this game. The big wigs from the company don't, so what else do they have to do? They leave, hope to make their own company. And this is the reason why you gotta do risk. But again, why do people get mad when people prefer dub over sub? Well, it's not just they just don't want dub, just they don't want dub or whining about it. But the reason is, sorry, I got lost there for a while, excuse me, is that one, some people when they say, oh, the game has no dub, they start whining. Again, as a community, you look like an idiot. No offense. But if you being respected, say, I don't want this, sorry, I'm not going to support it, I can't support this, sorry, good luck with that, that's fine. But again, for every time somebody doesn't support a game, that's one person down as a community, then they're saying, wow, the community is not as agreeable than we thought. There's factions in the community. And again, what the business sees now is, well, I guess not a lot of people care about the game because they're trying to bank. And again, they're trying to bank this, that whatever we offer them, they should be happy about it. But nope, what they see is, okay, maybe 70 to 80% people accept the offer, but that 20 is not. Now they're saying that, is it really worth spending that cost if we're just only getting 80% of the profit instead of 100? And again, like I said, well, it's not like, well, unlike the Sonic situation, all they have to do is put dub in the game. Why can't they do it? Well, for me, I kind of understand it, is the process of just even adding an English dub in the game. It's not that easy, and I hate to say this, that even I prefer dub myself. I can understand where they're getting at. It's not just the cost is the problem, but also is time. One of the problems why sometimes the Koei games, the Musou game, become so long as in distance, such as, the Japanese was at February, like Samurai Warrior 2, and then the American version is on September. Oh, that's not right. Why can't it be like a month apart, 2 months apart? Well, again, besides cost, it's also time. Especially, and there's a backstory here, and I don't know if it's true, but correct me if I'm wrong, is that Samurai Warrior 2 originally were going to be dubbed by Bam Zoom Entertainment. If you don't know that, who they are, Tony Oliver's sound recording studio. Yeah, I think for a while, Johnny Young Bosch, Troy Baker, Wendy Lee. I mean, you can probably Wikipedia this. That's all from for a while. They were going to dub Samurai Warrior 2. But what happened was that at the same time, Bam Zoom had a lot of projects that they got to do. They were in a tight schedule, and they basically told them that it'll be a long while before we can even dub Samurai Warrior 2. And you say, well, why them? And why them? It's because they're one of the best ones. It's one of my personal favorite sound studio, Bam Zoom. And Tony Oliver, not only he's good with anime voices, also they do good games on voice on video game. Dynasty Warrior 4 and Dynasty Warrior 5, but in anime, Bleach. And he also, well, for Tony Oliver, Power Ranger, I like Power Ranger. And also, he's a voice for Rick Hunters in Robotech, the Americanized version of Macross, and yeah, that'll be another blog. Harmony Gold. Okay. But this is about hashtag no dub no buy. And yeah, Summer Warrior excuse me, Summer Warrior 2 basically took a long time, and that's why, because they said, oh oh shoot, this is bad. So they just said, all right, we gotta find someone else, and that's where they end up with, from what I heard, some Canadian sound studio. And it wasn't that bad, believe me, it wasn't bad, but that's what it was. And that's the reason why also the problem with dubbing is not only is that cost, and they are, from what I heard, are expensive, but it's also time. A lot of time they don't have the time. And well, the question, how come other games they were able to do it? Well, I guess they got lucky. That's from what I heard, because Summer Warrior 3 was dubbed by Bam Entertainment, Bam Zoom Entertainment. Man, ooh, gas fart, brain fart, I guess, brain gas. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's the reason why sometimes people are upset when you, oh man, no dub. Like I said, should you basically just be quiet if you don't like, oh, it's only a sub game? No, you have the right to say whatever. Again, First Amendment, but don't be an idiot about it. Like I seen, like in the case with Warriors Orochi 3 was, some guy complained and said, oh, Koei was lazy. Are they lazy? Sure, but that's going too far, in my opinion. But it was cutting costs, and again, the story with Warriors Orochi 3 was, believe it or not, that game wasn't even supposed to come out, because that was one of the biggest, fear was, oh, if we have to dub this game and if the game doesn't sell well, what do we do? We're going to lose a lot of money. They didn't want to bring it out. But a TecmoKoei Europe community manager basically said, oh, no, we'll try to convince them, let's see what we can do. And the solution was, let's cut costs on the voice and just bring it Japanese. Just have Japanese sub. They won't mind. Well, of course, he made that clear. That was a critical error in his part, but of course, most people are happy. They said, that's great, at least the game's coming out. Alright, so I already explained why some people don't like the hashtag no dub no buy, because most of the time people just complain about it, not really kind of understanding the other side of the business, but really as a consumer, you really don't have to. You're not obligated, because you're supposed to only care with the end product, because that's what your hard-earned money is, to get satisfactory on the product. So that's why. But again, some people, they do understand the business side. I mean, to some extent, any consumer, you probably is sort of a good idea to understand why they made a lot of this decision. Alright, so another thing is, people always one of the complaints that you always see, oh, well, at least the game is going to come out. Should you always accept that, but, oh, the game is at least going to come out? I say no, because one is, and I read this in the forum and I agree, one is, what it does is, in the company state, it's like the company is taking hostage to the game, and they can even exploit it. Like I say, what's next? Oh, you know what? We're going to remove a mode in the game. At least the game is going to come out. Which Capcom sort of did it with Rival School for the PS1, Yakuza 3. They got rid of some of the features in the American version just to make the game come out. And what happened with that Sega representative? Well, he basically said, would you rather have no Yakuza or less Yakuza? And then that person was fired. Because what the real answer is, Do I want no Yakuza or half Yakuza 3? No, my answer will be I want the full package Yakuza 3. And that includes voice language. That's the full package. Because I believe that English language, if the game is NTC or NTSC, American version, I believe it should have an English language first, then a Japanese sub. Because English, why? Because we're in America. Our language in America is English. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there about race, but like I said, I do prefer in English. And again, each one of us have their own preference. And again, so well, no buy, no dub. Okay, no. So what's gonna happen if at least the game come out? What happens if you don't agree with that? Well, of course, game then doesn't come out, such as Yakuza 5. Basically, they have no plan and they can hesitate to bring it out because, again, they're fearing you might not make any money. And that's going to be a different blog. Another one is Senkaku Basara 3, the expansion. Capcom decided not to bring it out because they say it's not worth their money, trying to play it safe. And look what happened. In case of Sega, they did not make any profit. Barely. Why? They only have one game for this year, Sonic Boom. And it's a Wii U exclusive. Oh, okay. I'll probably watch the cartoon. Kind of look cool. But look at what happened to Capcom. Oh, we're not going to bring out Senkaku Basara because I don't think it's not going to make sale. Okay, so you're not making any money. You're just... I don't know what you guys doing because, heck, you only have not a lot of money in the bank. And all I just heard right now, they're doing Resident Evil 1 Remake. Oh, excuse me. I mean, Resident Evil 1 HD version 2. Yes, the game that exists before, they're making that game, trying to make it improve. Why? You don't really need a lot of money because they don't have a lot of money in the bank. Why? Because they don't want to bring a lot of games out worldwide. They're trying to keep it safe, trying to play it safe, and that's what happened. And I might be saying, you're just making it up. Well, that's not really true. Well, that's what I think. That's my theory. So, again, in conclusion, the hashtag no dub no buy, to message to all this Japanese company, you gotta be careful because sooner or later this is gonna become big. People are already doing hashtag. They call it no dub no buy because push cut to shove. Some people are getting sick and tired of it. They feel like they're being robbed because you're not putting English voice. So again, just as a message to all the Japanese company, especially Koei, Namco Bandai, no dub, no buy. This thing can go big. Just saying. Alright, that's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Bye.